Hello, my friends, and welcome to Yoga by Inish. Today we have a 20-minute Vinyasa flow sequence that is suitable for intermediate students. So I hope you enjoy it. Let's get started. Sit in Virasana with your knees apart and then extend your spine forwards into Adho Mukha Virasana. So keep the pelvis seated on your heels as you extend the arms forwards. Roll the upper arms outwards and bring the dorsal spine in towards the chest. Relax the hips and extend the torso forwards. If your head arrives to the floor easily, let it be there, but don't force it. Instead, create a long neck and spacious upper back. Now move your weight forwards, turn the toes towards the floor, and lift your knees off the floor to go into downward dog. So extend the arms, extend the spine, and then extend the legs. Keep rotating the upper arms away from the ears. Lift the shoulder blades away from the neck towards the pelvis. And keep space between the shoulder blades so the upper back can come in towards the chest and the chest can open towards the hands. Keep pressing the thighs back and bring the weight backwards. Now bend your knees, bring the knees to the floor, extend the toes, and keep the pelvis over the knees while you walk the hands forwards, as far forwards as you can. So this variation of Adho Mukha Virasana really helps to open and extend the upper body. So here you really want to turn out the upper arms, create space between the shoulder blades so your dorsal spine can come in towards the chest and the chest can open. Without bending your arms, you can release your forehead to the floor, or you can look forwards in between your hands to help the extension of the upper back. So now bring the hands closer to you and go back to downward dog. Try to integrate everything that you've learned in the previous posture. The rotation of the upper arms, the lift of the shoulder blades towards the pelvis, the space between the shoulder blades, and the opening of the chest, while pressing the thighs backwards. Inhale and then walk forwards towards your feet. Keep the feet hip width apart and extend the chest forwards. Here you can have the hands on the floor, on your shins, or even on some bricks if needed. Roll the shoulders back and extend the chest forwards. And either stay here or go into full Uttanasana if that feels good on your back, where you drop the top of the head down, you lengthen the spine down, while keeping space between your shoulder blades. Bring the upper back towards the chest and lengthen the sternum bone towards the floor. Now extend the chest forwards if you aren't already there, and then bring the arms up in Urdhva and bring them down to tadasana. Now join the feet together, and from here lift the arms up in Urdhva. Keep the tailbone lengthening down and forwards while lifting the arms up. Release your hands down into full Uttanasana, and then extend the chest forwards. Release the whole of your hands on the floor and walk your feet back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Extend the spine, lift the pelvis, engage your legs to bring the weight back onto your feet. Now step the right foot forward in between your hands and release the left knee down. Allow the pelvis to release down and forwards. The tailbone also moves down and forwards. And then while you're releasing the left hip, open the chest and look forwards. Hands on the floor, right foot back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. And then step the left foot forwards in between your hands. Right knee down on the floor. And let the pelvis move down and forwards. You can even press your foot on the floor to move the pelvis a bit further forwards. Keep the tailbone releasing down and forwards as well, so you can lift the front of the pelvis up towards the chest. Keep the chest open and keep breathing. And then release the hands on the floor and walk your left foot back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now from here, lift your heels and extend your chest forwards into a plank position, shoulders over wrists. Release the knees down towards the floor and bend your knees. So lift your feet off the floor and bend your elbows backwards to bring your torso parallel to the floor or all the way down towards the floor. Then extend your legs back. Keep your elbows pointing back and in towards each other while you extend the chest forwards. It's as if you want to push the mat backwards so your chest can come forwards in between your hands. Then tuck the toes under, lift yourself up from the floor to go into Adho Mukha Svanasana once again. Extend the spine, take a breather here, and then walk the feet forwards towards the hands. Extend the chest forwards, release your head down into full Uttanasana. And then lift the arms up into Virabhadrasana and release the arms by your side, tadasana. Let's repeat. Arms up, Virabhadrasana. Release the arms down, Uttanasana. Release the head, release the neck, and then extend the chest forwards, half Uttanasana, palms on the floor, and step your feet back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. From here, right foot steps forwards. This time, instead of dropping the back knee to the floor, you will lower the left heel down towards the center of the mat, straighten the right leg, and bring your right hand around the ankle or the shin bone, and turn your chest towards the left and extend your top arm up into trikonasana, your triangle pose. Both legs are fully stretched. Anchor the back heel down and widen the two arms and chest. And then bring the two hands down, step the right foot back, inhale, and with an exhale, step the left foot forwards, and let's do the other side. Right heel down, stretch the left leg, and open the arms into trikonasana. So really ground that back foot down on the floor, lengthen the tailbone towards that heel, and lengthen the torso towards the top of the head. And then rotate the chest towards the sky and open the chest, open the arms. And then release both hands down, walk back into Adho Mukha Svanasana, and then come into a plank position. And you can either repeat what we've done before with the knees on the floor, or you can go for the full Chaturanga, where you bend the elbows back and you stay parallel to the floor, or go all the way down to the floor. Extend the toes and open your chest forwards into Cobra. Elbows back, shoulder blades in, chest opened. And then tuck the toes under, lift yourself off the floor, and go into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a full breath here. And then walk your feet forwards, extend the chest forwards, release the head down, Uttanasana. Lift yourselves up, Virabhadrasana. And then lower your arms down by your sides, Tadasana. Let's repeat. Inhale, lift the arms up, Virabhadrasana. Uttanasana, release the head down, chest forwards, inhale. Release the hands down and walk back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Right foot steps forward in between your hands. And this time we go for Virabhadrasana II. So lower your heel down, keep your right leg bent and bring your torso up. Keep your tailbone coming down and forwards into the body and your right knee turning outwards. And then extend the right arm, release the right arm down behind your leg and extend the left arm up towards the ceiling. Turn the arm towards the head and extend the arm in the direction of the top of the head. Keep the right hip down and extend the right waist over the right thigh, as well as extend the whole left side of your body towards the hand. And then come up into Virabhadrasana II, hands on the floor, lift the heel up, and step the right foot back. Let's do the other side now. So left foot steps forwards, release the right heel down, and come up into Virabhadrasana II. Make sure you're well aligned with the knee over the ankle. The back leg fully stretched and the tailbone lengthening down and forwards. And then let's go into Parsvakonasan. So release the left hand down and extend the right arm up. Turn the right arm towards your head and then extend the right arm over your head. So you want the bottom waist to be long as well as the top waist. Come up, Virabhadrasana II, and then release the two hands on the floor. Step the left foot back, Adho Mukha Svanasana, to extend the two sides of the torso and to breathe. From here, plank position, and then either knees on the floor or full Chaturanga. Either stop halfway or go straight to the floor. Extend the toes back and extend the chest into cobra, or move your pelvis further forwards between your hands and fully extend the arms to lift the chest up and forwards into upward facing dog. Stretch the legs and press the feet down towards the floor. Roll the shoulders back and open the chest. Lift yourselves up into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a full breath. And then walk the feet forwards. Extend the chest forwards before releasing the head down into full Uttanasana. Come up, Urdhva, and then release the arms by your side, tadasana. And take a moment to breathe here. Let's go one more time. Urdhva. Release the hands down, Uttanasana. Extend the chest forwards, inhale. Release the hands down and walk the feet backwards. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Step the right foot forward between your hands and turn the left thigh towards the floor. Press the right heel down to stabilize yourself and lift the torso up with your hands on your hips. Turn the back foot slightly in to lower the heel down towards the floor. Use your hands to lengthen the top of the buttocks down towards the floor and then lift them up in Urdhva to extend the spine. Keep moving the back of the pelvis down and forwards without bending the back leg, and use the arms to lift the spine up. Then release the hands to the floor, lift the back heel up towards the ceiling and step your right foot backwards into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Step the left foot forwards, stabilize yourselves, hands to the hips, lift the torso up, and then lower the right heel down. Use the hands to help you to bring the top of the buttocks down and away from the spine. And then lift your arms up into Virabhadrasana. Coccyx in towards the pubic bone. Lift the front of the pelvis up towards the chest. Lift the chest up towards the hands. Well done. Release the hands down towards the floor. Step the left foot back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Move into a plank position. Go into Chaturanga. Bend the elbows back. Release the body to the floor. And then extend into Cobra or upward facing dog. Tailbone moves down and forwards towards the pubic bone and lift the front of your pelvis up towards the chest. Tuck the toes under, lift yourself up into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a breather there, extend the spine, press the legs backwards, and then walk forwards, extend the chest forwards and release the head down, Uttanasana. Lift the arms up, Urdhva, and release the arms by your side, Tadasana. Last time, inhale, lift the arms up, release the head down, Uttanasana, extend the chest forwards, inhale, release the hands down and walk backwards, Adho Mukha Svanasana. From here, step the right foot forwards and release the left knee down. Keep the back of the pelvis moving down and forwards and lift the arms up into Urdhva. As the pelvis moves down, try to lift the front of the pelvis upwards. Now release the left hand down on the floor, open the right arm backwards and grab the left foot. Release the foot towards the hand and release the pelvis downwards. You can even press the foot towards the hand to move your pelvis further forwards. Breathe and relax the left hip. And now for next stage of this posture, keep the pelvis down and see if you can bring the heel closer to the buttocks. Just breathe, don't force it. Allow the front thigh to stretch and the front hip to stretch. Gently release the foot, bring your hand down to the floor and extend the back leg to step the right foot back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Let's go to the left side. Left foot forwards, release the knee down. Keep the pelvis moving down and forwards as you lift the arms up into Virabhadrasana. Do not allow the front of the pelvis to drop. Keep lifting it towards the chest and the center of the chest lifting up towards the ceiling. Release your right hand down towards the floor and grab the right foot with your left hand. Release the weight of the foot into the hand to release the pelvis down and forwards. Or even press the foot into the hand to move even further the pelvis down and forwards. Open the chest. And now, without moving the pelvis backwards, try to bring the foot towards the buttocks. Use your arm to bring the foot closer to yourself, but keep relaxing the right hip, the right thigh. Breathe through it. Let go of the foot, release the left hand down and step the left foot back into our last Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a couple of deep inhales, deep exhales, and allow your mind to relax. Release the knees down towards the floor and sit on your heels. All right, let's lie on our backs now. Lengthen your back on the floor. Keep the knees bent so the feet are close to you. And tuck the shoulders under so you can keep a nice wide chest. Release the palms down on the floor. Press the feet and your arms down to lift the pelvis up. Cross the fingers behind your back. Lengthen the arms towards the feet. And then this time tuck the shoulders underneath you so you can lift the shoulder blades up towards the chest. Press the feet strongly to the floor to lift the tailbone up towards the ceiling. Open the front of the hips and allow the thighs, the front of the thighs to stretch and lengthen. Open the chest, relax the belly, relax the throat, relax the face, relax the brain. Now release your hands, roll your spine down all the way until your pelvis touches the floor, and take a moment to relax your spine on your mat. Now bring the knees to the chest, hold them gently, and without forcing them towards you, release your hips, release your back, release your belly. Allow the spine to come to neutral and allow the back of the pelvis to release to the floor. Now keeping one hand on each knee, open the knees to the sides. Keep relaxing the whole spine on the floor, all the way from the back of the head to the tailbone. Relax your inner thighs, relax your inner groins, and keep your shoulders releasing to the floor. Bring the knees together to the center, adjust your shoulders underneath you, and then extend your legs forwards and release them outwards for your Savasana. Make sure the palms of your hands are facing up and the arms are lengthening away from your shoulders. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, release the whole of your body towards the floor. Let go of any remaining activity in your body. Relax deeply your muscles. Allow the breath to settle. Allow the breath to soothe you. Relax deeply your belly, the throat, and even your face. As always, if you do have the time and you want to stay a longer time in your Shavasana, please do so. Otherwise, slowly start to move your feet and hands. Bend your legs. And without rushing, when you're ready, turn to the sides to come up. Sit in a comfortable position to finish your practice. Then join the hands in front of your chest in Namaskar. Inhale, and as you exhale, bow down. Namaste. Thank you so much for being with me today. I hope you appreciated this practice. And if you did, please don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button before you go. Have a beautiful day.